Hi Pisces, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for mid-November 2018. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right, one more and we'll get into it. Ooh, all right. You're thinking about a relationship that has ended, maybe with a Gemini. Okay, past lover, thinking about past life. Or, sorry, a past lover, but this could be a very karmic connection, past life connection, soulmate connection. We got Temperance reversed there, the Fool reversed, Page of Swords reversed. Knight of Rods. Oh, I was going to say Wands. Knight of Knight of Rods. The World. Oh, Two of Cups reversed. Darn it. Okay. So you want it to be that, I'll clarify with these if I need to. You want it to be, and I do need to, that this could be Sagittarius or Gemini here. You want it to be because somebody, you know, the situation was imbalanced. There were things working against you, perhaps. That things were just out of control. Maybe with time, things have settled down. There's that. You don't want to lose hope and feel discouraged. And what is true is that it's just, it's always going to be no talk or all talk and no action. Undelivered promises, somebody who could be petty and withholding, or they can't get out of their own way and they can't help it because there's mood disorder, mental health issues here. A lot of times this comes up when there's mental health issues needing to be addressed because this is excessive. It's a lack of balance, lack of stability. So this right here, this would be kind of petty fighting, silent treatment, undelivered promises, all talk, no action. Just a real kind of speaks to immaturity, which could look like this right here, except for this is on a grand scale. This is something that's really affecting somebody's life. This is just situational where somebody can just be kind of a jerk, you know. Okay, so all right, so you know, it's both, and both are true, right? Because we've got, well, I shouldn't say both are true, but you're willing to accept that bad things were happening and things were just out of control, but hopefully with time things have mellowed out. However, it's still kind of that in that person's nature, or just the volatility of the situation, to where it's always going to be kind of static. There's always going to be that frustration over undelivered promises, or communication not being what you want it to be. You know, it could be the silent treatment, it could be somebody being petty. But this is a page here, so that's like the very beginnings of you know, being curious about something, energetic, restless, wanting to get started on a project, wanting to talk to somebody, wanting to get to know somebody. This is that energy. So it's the beginning energies of interest, so to speak. Messages, that sort of thing. This could be not talking, not messages. I'm throwing out a bunch of scenarios, Pisces, because I'm reading for all four of you. So it's general, right? So any and all these situations could apply. It depends on what resonates, what doesn't. You want to talk. You want to have some kind of forward movement. You would like that frown to be turned upside down. This being the frown, you want this. You would like to have passion, interest, movement. This Knight tends to rally people and wants to. The Knight of Swords is the same. They're action oriented, but they go it alone. This one at least sometimes seeks counsel, but they're determined. This is movement. This is wanting forward movement. Okay, rallying the troops, getting ready to move forward. You don't want this to be an ending where the cycle is complete. You don't want this to be where this is it. That's it. You don't want the ending. And we got this Two of Cups reversed, which suggests a broken relationship also. Much like this right here, this is also a broken relationship. Okay, so let's look at this Temperance reversed here. I want this to be true. Yeah. Pisces, you're thinking about somebody from your past. You got that soulmate connection and you were happy and you can't let it go. And you're wanting it to just be that bad things happened and that hopefully with time things have balanced out. But it was like there were things happening outside of your control that were affecting the relationship. Maybe it was things outside of your control that were affecting the happiness, and you can't get over. Maybe there's some wishful thinking and you're kind of looking back on the past with rose-colored glasses, but you're having a hard time moving on. You were happy with this person. All right, what's this Fool reversed for? What's that Fool reversed? Oh, Pisces, this is kind of sweet. Wow, okay, so, all right. So we got either feeling discouraged here. We've got risk-taking, recklessness, not wanting a second chance, not a new beginning. And what I think it is like, I'd rather it be, or not I'd rather, but you're thinking, okay, well, it was stuff going on outside that we had no control over. It was just, everything was just crazy, rather than it being like this person just doesn't want a second chance. And this anxiety, we've got imbalance here, being in a mental prison, is they're no longer feeling that way. They've decided they don't want a second chance. They don't want to take that leap of faith with you. This is what you don't want. They don't want that second chance. And that's led them to feel like, hey, you know what? I can let go of this. I can move on now and I'm happy. You don't want that. Sorry, my hair's getting in the way here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so that's what you don't want. What about what's true? This Page of Swords reversed. Let's clarify that, please. Again, with the Fool reversed. Well, what is true is they're not talking to you, or there's no communication, or if there is communication, it might be petty or just not productive. It's kind of like childish and immature antics. Most likely there's no communication because they do feel discouraged, or they don't want that second chance with you. They don't want that new beginning, but it's driving them crazy. It's causing them a lot of anxiety. The not talking, the feeling discouraged. Maybe they do want that second chance and you're not extending it, or they don't feel like they can go to you, but they're feeling like they don't get a second chance, or they don't have a second chance with you, and it's really bothering them. Oh, geez. What you want to happen, Pisces. So, it's funny. They're thinking of you, but they might be feeling discouraged, and they're thinking about you a lot, and they're having a tough time with it. Or you're thinking about them a lot and having a tough time with it. Either way, I don't know. But then this is like, it's like, hey, maybe they want, wait. Okay. You want that passionate connection again. You want that moving forward, that passionate connection. Cards everywhere. You want some kind of communication. Okay. Some kind of communication, some kind of talking. Both this flew out. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So Pisces, you might be dealing with Gemini or a water sign. Sag. Okay. So we've got, can we get back to where it was fun and adventurous and loving? Can we talk? Can we reignite this flame? And yet, is it that you're just, because honestly, this is about sexuality and this is passion. So are we just looking, did we just have it really good with that person and we want at least that? But I think, okay, so we got this reconnection, this talking, this forward movement, like, yeah, it's like someone's talking this up, like, hey, it's almost like you're trying to convince them. And yet, this is tied to this. This needs to be addressed. This inner restlessness, this not being balanced needs to be addressed because it's showing up here again. We've got imbalance here again. So I'm thinking that this is someone that needs to address maybe some mental health issues or just health issues. They need to look at it. If it's not that, it could be that there's a lot in their life that they're not handling that in turn will start to affect them or the relationship because things left unanswered or unhandled, little problems turn into big problems, right? So either way, this imbalance it needs to be addressed. Maybe it's like, you know what? I don't want to listen to my intuition on this one. I don't want to find balance. I don't want to go inward. I don't want to listen to that. I just want to reconnect with this person because I'm still in love with them. Wow. Is this about a hidden agenda? And I'm asking, honestly, I mean, you're not in front of me, but so a couple of scenarios could apply, but we got this passionate pursuit, getting excited for this passionate pursuit, not listening to our inner voice, or maybe having a hidden agenda. And is that because we want to be with this person again? I mean, he's got a cup of love he's going to offer, A couple of different scenarios there. Making an offer. Okay. All right. Couple of scenarios there. You don't want it to be over. You don't want it to be over. Now, what's going to happen here? Let's clarify this because, damn, what's going to happen here? Pisces. Well, Pisces, it looks like there is going to be a breakup. There's going to be no communication, or it's going to be, you're just going to stay, for right now at least, you're not talking still. There's still going to be that lack of connection. And okay, here it is again with the mental challenges. Just saying, we got mental challenges, possible mental challenges, mental challenges. So there's going to be a breakup, or you're going to stay broken up, because it looks like you already are, but you're reminiscing about this person. You're going to stay broken up. This could be you feeling guilty. Okay. It could be mental health issues still needing to be addressed, and there's no communication and no forward movement. Perhaps this is you just reminiscing about the partner, knowing that it can't be because of mental health issues that have gone unaddressed, or health issues, or them being able to handle their own life and not addressing things that need to be addressed. And to a degree, this could be connected with this also, the recklessness right here. Instead of like going, okay, I got to get serious about things. I need to adult. I need to handle my life, handle some business. This is about, I don't want to have to be responsible. I don't want to have to be accountable. I just want to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. It's about being reckless and about being directionless and just not having a plan. And so that's kind of a theme that's running throughout this reading. So it's about somebody that needs to take care of business so that their life is not always in this imbalanced state. Okay, sometimes that's mental health. Sometimes that's just, letting stuff pile up and you got to address it. Okay, no judgment, no shade. Just saying that that's an overarching theme here, is that there's an issue with mental challenges, connecting to source, challenges there, going inward, listening, being balanced, mental challenges, being in an emotional prison, being in a mental prison. So we've got a running theme here of anxiety, mental health, things like that. It needs to be addressed. Maybe if that gets addressed, that this Two of Cups could turn back around. Okay, and that flew out. All right, so that's about support and bearing the weight of others in the name of support, but at some point it starts to become backbreaking. And you can see how this, it's almost like their spirit animal, but here we go. This is the physical body, but then here's the spiritual strength of that person, and they can well support this. But physically, they're smaller physically, and it's also, it looks like the spiritual component right here is a lot stronger than the physical one. And this is showing that eventually, while it's very noble to, help and to support and whatnot, eventually it starts to wear on the relationship and the connection. It starts to become backbreaking. It starts to become a burden. It starts to become just too much for somebody to bear. So that could have been a factor in this relationship, that, with all of this imbalance and whatnot, that could have been, maybe somebody was really supportive of the other person and the other person took it for granted, or just with all this imbalance, somebody got tired of the imbalance, the recklessness. They needed things to calm down and be stable or balanced. for Pisces. Oh, I'm sorry, Pisces. Loss. Well, I mean, we saw that here, but still, you know, it's like you're reminiscing, and you're reminiscing. Maybe this is you letting go, but you just don't. It's like, you know how when you get over somebody and then you miss missing them? You know, like you fully process the grief emotionally and all that, but you're in such a habit of thinking of them that you start to miss missing them because you're just so used to missing them. The stages of grief and emotionally processing. This feels like it's been a relationship that's been done for a while and that you're not in conversation or talking. It's just this person is on your mind. Pisces. Sekhmet. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Yeah. Maybe you were bearing the weight for someone else and you just couldn't do it anymore, but you sure missed that person. It was a lot of fun, but you just couldn't do it anymore. And this being stronger than you think you are is not about, okay, I can do it for him. No, everybody has their breaking point and threshold, you know? And being a good partner it's not akin to being a good doormat or not, you know, just being a handler. It can be part of it, but it's not the only thing. This takes its toll after a while. Pisces, 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 Pisces. All right, cards everywhere again. Got Lions here. You could have a Leo that's going to be of some support for you also, Pisces. A Leo that's going to show up in support of you. This could be the Chariot. This could be a Cancer showing up. Yeah, what do I say? Friends. Spend more time with your friends. Share your thoughts with someone who understands you. Yeah. So when you know, be strong is talking about strength, giving strength. We got being given support here to deal with your loss. This could be the Chariot, so it could be Cancerian. It could be Leo. We got Lions here. Either way, friends will be showing up to help you possibly bear the burden of this, the loss. Even though I get the sense that it happened a while ago. If it's recent, if it's more recent. But it happened a while ago, and yet this is you in review and you're thinking about it. This is probably this Venus retrograde cleaning this up for you. So, okay, Pisces, I hope this was helpful, and I wish you luck dealing with this, and I wish you good friends and healing. All right, take care.